you've taken the time to do that, let me show you what I got for mine. These are the burgers, those are individuals. That's what we're talking about. Restaurant, that's a variable. All my variables are up top. Restaurants, calories, fat, cholesterol, sodium. And now restaurants is categorical. It's a category. You can put it in either one of these different tiles. Calories, well, that's something you can average, you can add. That's quantitative. Fat, that's something you can, it's a number that you can add, you can average. That's quantitative. Cholesterol, you can add that. That's quantitative. And sodium, you can also add that together and you can do stuff with that, and that's quantitative. So here's a guiding question I want you to think about. Are all numerical variables quantitative? And that last example about hamburgers, all the variables that were numbers, those were quantitative. Those are different numbers we could add together. We could find the average, we could find the mean. But is every number variable quantitative? Decide yes or no. And here's the thing, they're not. They're not all quantitative. For example, your zip code. Your zip code is an example of something that is not quantitative. Your area code. That's not quantitative. These are categorical. You live in a zip code area. You live in an area code area. Those are examples of things that are categorical, not quantitative. So think about, is there anything else that's any other type of number that's categorical and not quantitative? Well, if you think back to the very first problem we talked about today, we talked about different calculators as one of our data sets. Whether you have a TI-84 calculator or a TI-83, that's dealing with numbers. That's categorical. So all these things these are examples of things that are categorical, not quantitative. And so what I'd like you to do now is write a summary and any questions you have about this lesson today. Our essential outcome or guiding question for the day is that you guys will be able to look at a data set and determine the variables, types, and individuals in a data set. So here I want you guys to do this in your own words, and I'll show you what I would say about it. So pause the video here as you look at what you would say, and then you can compare with myself. So here's what I have to say, the summary for today's lesson. Data is the information that we collect from the individuals. The variables are the questions asked about the individuals and can be numbers, such as age or income, or they can be categorical, such as job, type, or gender. Just because I get a number answer doesn't mean it's a quantitative variable. Remember that. We gave all those examples of number variables that are categorical, not quantitative. So make sure you think about that as you work on the homework. Of lesson 1 of chapter